I don't see a flashing red light.
Flashing red light.
It's on.
No, it's not.
It's on.
Oh, do it again.
No, that's funny. Just keep going.
All right, we're with Deena Kastor. First of all, a marathon last week, World Cross Country this week. First of all, thank you for being here, but kind of tell us about that decision process and why you're here.
I'm just having a ball at this. I love the sport, and so to me, I don't feel like, in the past I've taken a month off after marathons to rest and recover, but I don't feel like I'm investing in 10 years down the line anymore. I'm just here to enjoy the sport and what it has to offer. I love cross country, and so it's fun to be back at the sport once again.
Before we talk about tomorrow's race, I mean, what do you think can be done to get some of the more Americans here? I mean, it's kind of hard, but Shalene with the marathon and that type of thing. She did so well 2 years ago.
Right.
Galen on the men's side. How do we get everybody here?
I think it is difficult in cross country because we are competing with spring marathons. But in saying that, I think it takes a team coming together and saying, if we can put together the best U.S. team to try to win these races and get number one, get that gold medal and the American flag being raised, I think it takes the athletes getting together to form that, and hopefully we can do that in the future.
So you talked about the gold medal, the women got the bronze last time. Kind of what are the expectations this year? Does the team come to you for advice? How does that dynamic work?
I was designated the team captain, though I wasn't here to accept the nomination or decline it. But I think we're all here, and we were excited to see the course, to see that kind of the weather conditions and the hill, the type of course that it is. It does kind of make it more of an even playing field. So I think we were all ecstatic to see that. Everyone from the juniors all the way up to the seniors on our team, all of us have been excited to see the course and see that it's more of an equalizer. And you could tell there's a little buzz of opportunity that each one of us feels. So it's been a great weekend so far, and I hope that we can show that tomorrow during the race.
Have you seen anything like this course? I mean, it's crazy.
Never. I think the worst conditions I've ever been in was when World Cross was in Oostende, Belgium, and it was cold and rainy and mud up to our kneecaps. But this seems worse to me. I think because of the hills on the course. I mean, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are going to be stationed by the base of the hill, because I think we'll see some spills happening tomorrow once the course gets a little more slippery and mucked up. So it's going to be an interesting day. I just hope that there's no U.S. people on the ground by the end of the race.
Have you been out there today? Or because I just went out there, it seemed a lot firmer today than it did yesterday.
Yeah, I think last night there was a pretty big freeze, so it did firm up the course quite a bit. But the sun's out now, could be slopping things up a little bit more. The whole team's going over to the course a little bit later this afternoon, and after some of the races get underway tomorrow, will be a better indicator of what the course is going to be like for the senior women come 1 o'clock.
And London didn't quite. I mean, LA didn't go quite how you wanted.
Yeah.
So maybe talk about that a little bit and your expectations individually for tomorrow.
Yeah, I felt like my training was going great for LA. I felt very excited about the opportunity to run fast again. It's a fantastic course. I still walk away from my LA weekend chalking it up as my favorite marathon to date. So the LA organizers have done an amazing job at putting that race together, and the fact that it's one of my favorites on a subcar day is pretty incredible. I felt I was ready to run significantly faster than that, and on race day I just didn't have that drive and push to hurt as much as I had expected to and trained for.
Now, take us through, like, I'm sure some people worry about the actual details. What have you done? So Sunday was the race. Tell me what exactly you did in terms of athletics: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, today.
I think the focus from the 6 days in between two of the hardest races on the planet, a marathon and then World Cross Country Championships, the whole focus was just on rest and recovery, and I could use a better night's sleep tonight as I've gotten in the last 2 nights, but really it was just resting, getting massages, jumping in the ocean a couple times before leaving California. I got my first run-in on Thursday morning when I got here, got my first run-in, so I felt significantly better than I had expected, and hoping that tomorrow is better yet.
What's the P?
The P is for my daughter Piper.
Oh.
Yeah.
How's that going being a mom?
It's been fantastic. I don't think there's anything that can compare to the significance of sitting back and being taught by someone so little and naive the ways of life. So it's been a pretty extraordinary couple of years, and I look forward to watching her grow more.
One last question. We got to ask you about the shoes.
Yeah.
Red, white, and blue America, looking really nice. We heard that someone tried to buy them from you for $200 off the street.
I got these shoes at the Olympic trials in Eugene, Oregon this summer, and I had someone on the streets try to buy them off me for $200, but it wasn't worth it to me. I kept them.
Maybe ASICS should go into the high-end, really high-end market.
Yeah.
$250 each. All right, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.